Hello, guys. Today we are going to talk about a novel called When the Cypress Whispers, a novel by Yvette Mansessis Corporon. Well, this is basically a novel based in about Greece and the United States of America. Okay, guys. Uh, there are details given about both the countries in many ways, actually. Okay, coming back to the topic. This is basically about a woman called Daphne. Uh, that's her name, and this is about her life and how she lives. She has been brought up to believe in the American dream, okay? And but then her life is ruined by the fact that her husband passes away and he dies, okay, in a car accident. So her life is totally ruined and she is devastated, okay, guys. Then what happens is that she wants to start a new life and do something good and productive out of her life. So what she does is that she becomes a acclaimed chef, which means that she starts making food. Okay, she becomes a restaurateur, which means that she becomes a chef and starts preparing food for people and going to different places and stuff like that. Anyways, so what happens next is that, as I told you before, that she is very devastated by the death of her first husband, who she was very much in love with, and she was very upset when he died in a car crash. But then there is hope in her life, and she finds another person whom she falls in love with and wants to marry and spend the rest of her life with. Okay, so that's what the whole novel is about. Uh, the novel was 359 pages long, okay, and I liked reading it though. What happens next is that this book is basically about America and Greece, okay. Uh, the main character in the book called Daphne spends her childhood summers on the magical Greek island of Erecuso, okay. There are also details given about her grandmother whom she loves very much, and she plays a very important role in her life as well as in the novel. Okay, okay. So the grandmother is very old, and she tells her stories about World War II. Okay, which took place a long time ago. Uh, Her grandmother is called Yia. Okay, so that's what the whole novel is about. It's about the woman called Daphne who loses her husband and then falls in love with with her again, and it's about how her grandmother, World War II, descriptions given about America and Greece and stuff like that. So that's what happened in the book, guys. It was a nice novel. It was well written, but it could have been much better in some ways, actually. That's what I wanted to say, guys. Anyways, I hope you like this book and this video as well. Okay, bye guys. This novel was interesting and I could relate to it because I had been to Greece many years ago in 2004. Anyways, bye guys.